Denis Poulin Martine Époque. How does it feel to have your film Coda here at the Toronto International Film Festival?
It's really fantastic because Coda is not a kind of film for that special international film festival. Coda is an artistic film, and to be there close to McLaren films is wow.
You know, we are a couple, and sometimes we don't agree. I feel that Coda is so well in the TIFF festival, and it's great to have it there.
And what's it like working together as a couple? I know that you've been married for 44 years. So how do you spend so much time together?
But you know, as we were artists and creators, and we were looking for the same kind of thing, innovative, Denis in cinema, me in dance, and we always had to work together to find something different and to push boundaries far from what we know.
I will tell you how it started. Martine was my dance teacher at university. I was in physical education. That was way long ago.
Wow.
in 68, I think. And so she made a company. I danced with the company. I was doing a lot of photography. Photography lead me to film. And then at this time, I was making the film. I was director, and Martine was doing the choreography. But we go on doing like this all the years. Each time I did my first film at National Film Board in 78, because I have made 3 dance films that I've sent to Norman McLaren. He liked it, and he gave it to Marc Baudet, a producer. And then I did my first film, Beyond Curtains. And for Martine's choreography on stage, we did video dance and things like that. So we have worked a lot together, but at one point when we started to work with computers in 2000, well, the direction kind of switched. You know, sometimes it was her directing what was going on the camera and on the choreography. So that's why right now we are both the director of Coda.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about the artistic process and the technology of how you made this film.
Maybe I will take about the dance artistic process, and I let Denis speak about the technology.
Perfect.
Okay. So what is the most important for the dance aspect is that we discovered through motion capture that we don't bring the body of the dancer. So we called our approach no body dance. And because we don't bring the body of the dancers, we had a very huge possibility to represent them. So Denis will answer to that. But what we noticed too is that we kept the dancer signature, motion signature, and we can recognize the dancer through his motion as well that it was with his face. So it is why Coda is so surprising, because we see that it is a dancer, but there is no dancer.
Oh.
Well, to work with the dancers with mocap, the problem we had is to have an avatar dancer had to be done with polygons characters, and sometimes it's too much caricatural for us. So we wanted to find another way of doing that. So at one time I was like learning how to work with particles, and I was putting particles to make a glass of water. So when you make a mesh, then you have the water and the particle reacts. And I said to myself, instead of having a glass, if we have a body of a dancer, then we don't render the skin, and we let the particles go inside and move as the dancer moves. So that lead us to a no-body dance, because the body of the dancer is not there. We just have his identity in his movements. So, and then we made a lot of experimentation to know how to deal with the particles. This was a long process, and it's kind of the scenario came up after the experimentation. And so it took almost 3 years to do that.
Wow.
What I can add about the dancers, it's that it was very difficult for them, because all the process was very insecure. We were not looking for beautiful shapes or things they are used to do every day. We are asking them to be true, to risk, to fall, to have really motion signatures the most authentic possible. And that was very disturbing for them, but they liked that.
I have to add in the process one thing that is very important. At the beginning, we were doing experimentation. We were not doing a film. At one point, we got in contact with René Chénier, the NFB, and we are considering of making a film. It took quite a while to concretize that thing, but we came up to, instead of making all the Rite of Spring, making the last 9 minutes of the Rite of Spring. So this is an important aspect, and it was great to work with the National Film Board for the distribution, for what they brought for the music aspect. We have to say that the two pianists that we have, the twin muse, are great, and the version they gave us to the music and what Benoit did for the soundtrack is incredible. And then we had the help of Marc Côté from Fake, that for all the special effects and the particles treatment, and the camera mocap is one thing that is very important also, because you know we are making the scene with the dancer but in the computer. So usually you have a virtual camera that is moved by keyframe, but we took a tablet and it was mocap in our studio, and then this camera was connected to the virtual camera, and it gave a very human aspect of manipulating the camera.
Wonderful. And where's the best place for us to find out more information on your work and on Coda as well online?
Well, I guess it's at the National Film Board. I don't have the link right now, I'm sorry.
NFB.ca. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations, and have an amazing time at TIFF.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats at the NFB in downtown Toronto.